We did Pixar. We did DreamWorks. Now we're gonna do Marvel.
Welp, I already made the joke once, and I made a short about it too, so. Oh boy.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Illumination. Yeah, I don't like this studio. I don't feel like doing an intro for it. Illumination is a bad studio with bad motives that are only trying to make money. The only good thing about Illumination is their animation, and even though it takes half as much as a Pixar movie, I still like the simplistic animation. That's it. That's all I like about the studio. That's it! I'll keep it brief, but I'm basically gonna be ranking the Illumination movies from best to worst. The reason for this is because you guys probably know what the best one is, it's Despicable Me, and want to know my opinion on what I think is the worst Illumination movie, so we can roast the company on how bad their movies are. Also, nothing too serious. This is my opinion only. You can have your own opinion, blah blah blah. You guys know the drill. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm also saying I'm wrong. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my pain and suffering as I go through these Illumination movies from best to worst. Side note, I'm not going to be ranking Migration because I don't want to see it in theaters and spend my own money on it. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the video. Like I said before in my intro, I think we all know that Despicable Me is the best Illumination film. AKA, it's before Illumination knew that they actually had to not try to make a decent film. And ever since then, they've only made a few, so. Now, Despicable Me 2 is still in the early ages of Illumination when they actually tried, except for Hop. But this is still a pretty good film, you know? It's not as good as the original and doesn't have the same charm, but it's still pretty good. Now, The Grinch has a lot of problems, like for the fact that Benedict Cumberbatch was the Grinch. He didn't play his role very well. But, honestly, the movie was actually pretty funny, and it made me laugh a few times. I bet everyone can agree that Sing 2 is definitely an improvement to Sing. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I thought the Mario Bros. Movie was just okay. It's probably because I'm not a Mario nerd, but I thought it was just okay. Sing was bad, but it wasn't jump out of my seat and scream bad, you know? I hated Despicable Me 3, and I thought it was a complete waste of time. I hated the villain. I hated Drew. Drew was just annoying and just stupid. Minions is just awful, but it's not the worst Illumination movie out there. The Lorax is basically like the Shark Tale of Illumination. It's so stupid and dumb that it's actually kind of funny. Poor Danny DeVito. I'm sure you've heard this all over the internet, but The Secret Life of Pets is literally just a bunch of funny pet moments combined to make a movie! Now, don't get me wrong, Hop is a god-awful movie, but it's not as bad as they thought it would be. Oh my gosh, why the heck am I doing this video? Yeah, this sequel is basically a worse version of the first. Mainly because it has 3 separate plots that each and every one of them I don't care about. And the worst Illumination film, and probably the worst animated film I've watched, is... Hot take, I just don't like Minions Rise of Gru. While other movies are bad, but entertaining at least, this one is just boring. I just hate its plot. I just hate the characters. The minions are just annoying, and I don't know. But yeah, that's what I think about these okay to absolutely horrendous Illumination films. Please chuck your mean comments into the comment section. I would love to read them. Alright, that's it for me. Goodbye.